What's up, guys? I have a budget knife to talk about today. This was loaned in from a friend and Steve, so thank you for that. This is a Sitivien ST208. It is a budget-friendly knife. It's $47-ish, I think, $50 on Amazon. And I'll put an Amazon affiliate link down below if you're interested. This, I don't know. It's cool, but it's a little bit much for me. And I've seen some other people, Therapeutic Edge. I just watched one of his videos on Sitivien because I wasn't exactly sure how to pronounce it. So I listened to one of his. So I'm hoping he's pronouncing it correctly because that's how I'm going to pronounce it. And the one he reviewed actually was a little bit more traditional than this particular one. This has let's just zoom in. We'll talk about the specs here in a minute. Okay. Yeah, this is a $50 knife. It's made in China. You're going to get what you get. It's quality. I don't know about the whole Damascus stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, I almost wish they didn't do it in Damascus because the Damascus is going to be a more inexpensive version of Damascus. But they do it really clean. It looks nice. It almost looks a little like fake Damascus, if you will. Not sure that's, it's hard to explain, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But it does have steel liners, liner lock, wood type scales, Damascus bolsters. The speed holes in the blade I could do without, but it's not bad. I believe it is on plastic caged bearings, and it needs a little bit of oomph behind it, and then you're good to go. And it comes with a little lanyard, as well as an actually nicely done leather slip, because there's no pocket clip. So they do a nice little leather slip instead, which is actually done very nicely. So it is on the smaller side. It kind of disappears in my hand, but it is comfortable. It's a solid lockup. There's no blade play. So let's talk about some of the specs. It's 3 3/4 inches closed from the edge of the lanyard tube or lanyard hoop in the backspacer. So 3 3/4 by 6.5, 2.69 inch blade and cutting edge. Behind the edge is 2800. I don't know, 0.280. Okay, so it's thicker behind the edge. Okay. Blade thickness, 0.115. Overall thickness is 0.548. And it weighs in at 3.7 ounces. Not a bad little knife for $50. I mean, I think there are better options for $50. In my mind, the Kubi KB237. Basically the same price. Both made in China, both flippers, both liner locks. I'm just noticing it now because I'm just now putting them side by side. And both run on bearings. The Kubi has a pocket clip, so for me, it's a little more functional and utilitarian. It's all blacked out. That's kind of my speed. But I do like the wood and the Damascus bolster. I do like that kind of a fancier look, so I have no problem with that. Me personally, I don't really need a knife or want knives that don't have clips, and that's just me. I want a pocket clip on my knife, and if I'm gonna spend $50, I'm gonna get something that's a little bit bigger, like this Kubi. But for what this is, I think it's cool for the right person. I don't know. So here you got a size comparisons next to the Kubi. Just do a couple of quick size comparisons for you. I don't know that this is going to be in everybody's, wheelhouse. So Next, the Spyderco, the Sharpie, a AA and D-cell battery. Okay, we'll keep it pretty short and sweet on this guy, but you know, it's okay. It's not my style, it's not my speed, but quality-wise and whatnot, it's built good. It's totally fine. If this is your aesthetic, knock yourself out. It's not like you're going wrong with this knife, right? It's not going to fall apart. It's not the worst knife out there. It's a decent budget knife. So, but there are also other decent budget knives, and there are also other Sitiviens that I think are more kind of mainstream and traditional. So maybe I'll get a chance to look at some other Sitiviens here in the future. We'll see. But for now, I will let you ponder that, and I will put Amazon links down below for this guy as well as this guy, because this is still by far, hands down, my personal favorite budget knife. Thanks, guys.